Previously on Bearded Manor.
Charles, what have you done?
I've pled guilty to the murder of my son.
Danny! Danny! Where do you go? Where do you go? Oh, a letter. He's gone.
And why, Lord Aldrich, would you wish to marry me and into this family, entrenched in scandal and secrets?
Because, Miriam, I have a secret of my own. I'm a homosexual.
I have a plan. I'm not interested in your plans. Your son is in jail, and there's no place for you in this house, Petunia.
This week on Bearded Manor, Lord Philip Aldrich has brought a package from Essex. What is in that package?
Cigars.
Not a mouse.
Perfume.
Lamb's fur.
I've heard many things, but cigars is the suggestion. Thank you, and welcome to Bearded Manor.
I swear I saw him in town, Mr. Morris.
Mrs. Townsley, I saw him. He was dragging some milk around like a milkman.
What is he doing that for? He could be here.
Well, he could be here, and I want him here. We all want him here, but he
wants to be a milkman.
He wants to be his own man. That's what he said to me.
Not much of a life carrying milk around.
Well, not much of a life carrying a tray around either.
Fair enough.
Come in.
Lord Aldrich,
Yes.
the package that you have ordered from your estate has arrived.
Ah, perfect.
Would you be needing anything else, sir?
No thank you, Nathaniel. Are you a cigar man? Do you fancy cigars?
I've never had a cigar, sir. It's hard to say if I could fancy one or not.
Well, do you smoke? Do you smoke a pipe or a cigarette?
Never while working, sir, if that's what you're asking. I swear I only do it in my off hours. There's no need for you to
Please
tell the lords and ladies of the house.
No, no one's going to. I'm not going to tell on you.
Do I smell of smoke?
No. You smell of raspberries and sweat.
Quite right. I was picking raspberries earlier, sir.
Yes.
Yes. I have seen people smoke cigars in town.
Ah, well, would you like one? I've got a whole box here. And, well, with me and Miriam getting married, I thought the whole house could enjoy a cigar, if they choose.
It would be my pleasure, sir.
Ah, yes.
I would smoke and think of you and Lady Miriam.
Ah,
of course.
good. Well,
But only in my off hours, sir.
oh, of course. There you are, Nathaniel.
Right.
Good day.
Would you like any tea?
No, thank you. But I appreciate it.
Mr. Reese, I'd say we plan a search party.
Well, what are we searching for?
Well, Danny, of course.
Well, he's left. He's abandoned us.
But that's why we must go get him. We don't want him to feel abandoned.
I feel abandoned. I'm just sitting here. I stayed. He left. I was abandoned.
Mr. Reese.
What?
Please put yourself in his shoes for a moment.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm here, there, I'm with him.
Well, that mean you're willing to go on a search party for him? I say we gather everyone.
Well, who's going to tend to the house while we're searching?
Well, we do it during the downtime.
In the middle of the night?
Yes, of course, in the middle of the night.
Sounds like a caper.
I've seen those dime store novels you've been reading.
Yes, I do like a good caper. Well, yes, all right, let's round everyone up. But mum is the word.
Now, Mr. Reese, you are going to keep this quiet as well, yes?
Yes, of course. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because for some reason
I can be quiet.
You have proven to the contrary on many occasions.
But you are all my dearest friends, and I would never betray your confidence.
Follow you? That's so kind.
It's what I feel.
Thank you for coming.
Grandmama, where's Evelyn and Mama?
Not here. I wanted to talk to just you.
Oh.
I'm quite shocked by your news.
Oh?
Of Philip.
Wasn't that the plan all along? For me to marry Lord Aldrich?
Yes, on the assumption that he could procreate.
I've told you he was injured during the war. It's a very troubling subject for him.
It seems that we keep gaining one thing and losing another.
Well, perhaps, Grandmama, you look at life differently than I.
Yes. And perhaps some people in this house can't see more than 5 years ahead.
Well, what is your long vision entitled? What is it show?
Legacy. What happens when you are gone? Who tends to the house?
Someone else.
And the Talmadge name is what?
The Talmadge name is a name. Only what we do matters. Not our name. For father in jail for killing Harold.
It's what we do with our name. Don't you understand?
What have you done exactly, Grandmama? You always talk about sacrifices. Things we have to leave behind. The future. And yet here you are, from the past. What have you done? What have you sacrificed?
I am the reason you are still here. Don't you forget that.
How can I forget something I never knew to begin with? If by birth you mean, there's a chance that Philip may, he and I may, be able to. It's not completely unforeseen by the doctors, however. It's a rare condition, his injury.
I'm quite unclear.
Well, I didn't exactly shake hands with his doctor. Grandmama, you wanted Lord Aldrich and his name, Duke of Essex. And you've got it. And you've asked me to give up much more for it.
Have I?
Yes. I've had to break hearts, starting with mine own. Does that mean nothing to you? Here on the verge of what you've asked me to do to complete your task, you're still unpleased.
When will you learn, my girl, that it is not my task, but our task?
if all you want is children, I'm sure Danny would have done a fine job giving them to you.
I want you to be happy. Why did you kick her out, Mother? That's my grandmother. Her name is on this. Everywhere. I look at all these walls.
Yes, but it's our name too.
But it was hers first.
It's become clear to me as of late, dear, that your grandmother... What are you looking at?
There's a nest of blue jays out the window.
I'm speaking of the future of our household. Your grandmother has a way of creating situations.
I'm listening. I'm sorry that I don't give full eye contact at all times.
Your grandmother has a way of creating situations that are escalated. She creates life and death situations when they don't need to be there, and eventually then they become life and death and people die.
Yes, but don't you understand that sometimes situations need to feel like life and death for people to actually take them seriously?
Ladies, would you like some tea?
Yes, thank you, Nathaniel. You can put it on the table.
Look at Father. So many of us were
Yes,
we were looking right over what had happened because he was our father, your husband.
But who do you think pitted the two of them against each other in the first place? Thank you. Do you think they would have... Do you think they would have come to blows, come to murdering the other if it wasn't for her?
I can't believe you're saying this.
Think about it. Think about her actions, what she's done in the past.
Have you ever thought about your own actions? And what you're doing to the household now?
Yes, I think about it every day.
Oh, ladies, there you are. I got a box of cigars, some ceremonial cigars, in the name of Miriam and I's marriage.
That's lovely. It's a lovely gift.
Would you like one?
I don't smoke.
Well, what's more of a keepsake?
Then yes, I would love one.
That's what we do in Essex.
I learn something new every day from Essex.
Yes. There you are. Would you like one?
Of course.
Do you smoke cigars? Have you smoked cigars?
From time to time.
Oh, yes.
When I've been in London, I've smoked many a cigar.
Oh, London has the finest rolled tobacco this side of Stratford upon Avon.
I wouldn't know. I've never been beyond London.
Well, this one it's a royally rolled. It's only available to the highest families of the country. Oh.
Yes, who is it?
Yes,
Hello.
Leonard.
Yes, hello. Philip.
Ah, yes, Leonard.
Very nice to see you.
Very nice to see you.
Yes, I'm very sorry. Could I speak to you privately about a few legal matters that we have yet to accomplish?
I thought my husband pleaded guilty.
Yes, he did. There's more steps to take beyond that, I'm afraid.
Very well.
Signing of papers and such.
Will you excuse me?
Of course. Let's go smoke one of these, hey?
Perhaps we could smoke one later together.
Perhaps.
Are you sure you're quite fit to be signing things, Mother.
Her lip trembles quite a bit. Shall we proceed?
Yes, please.
Yes, now that your husband has pleaded guilty, there are a few signatures that we need. Here, and here.
What am I signing?
Well, all the rights to the land, and the stocks and bonds, and the funds in his name are now to you.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes. Please use my pen.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just one more.
Are you going to make a noise after I sign each of them?
That's unclear. Yes.
Danny! Danny, where are you?
Mr. Morris, would you please slow down?
Well, I'm trying. This is what you do in a search party. You go
Hey,
out.
you get to party, you stay together.
Yes, well, I'm sorry we're not quite as fast as you are.
Well, I told you to limber up,
What does that mean?
to stretch, bend down, and then reach up high and bend down again.
Well, that's not very ladylike now, is it, Mr. Morris?
Well.
I'm sorry, not all of us were in the Navy.
Well, I tried to help you all, so. Anyway, let's go back to finding Danny. I told you he's been on this road because he delivers milk, so he's here.
But it's the middle of the night.
Well, you know, milk is milk, and.
Wait, who's...
What's that?
Danny.
Hey!
Hi.
Hey!
Hey, Morris.
Hey, what you doing?
Danny, what are you doing?
Carrying milk.
Ah, I told you.
It's the middle of the night,
Don't
Danny.
ask questions.
Ah.
Who doing here? Danny,
We're a search party.
would you bring him here, Morris?
I didn't try to. It was
Yes,
on their
he
own
did. He
volition.
tried really hard, and we eventually listened to him.
Danny, we miss you at the house. Everyone misses
And some
you.
of us were very hurt by you leaving.
Do you just miss me because of the work? Danny, why would you say that? Don't know. Danny, we're a family. Everyone at Bearded Manor is part of our family.
I wasn't feeling quite like a family.
Well, sometimes families have disagreements.
Sometimes you want to be husband and wife, and you can only be brother and sister.
Danny, a husband and wife, they meet later in life. But a brother and sister, that's a forever love. You are...
What are you talking about,
I'm trying. Well, somebody can help me.
boy? Danny! Are you happy carrying milk around in the middle of the night?
I feel a bit freer.
Do you think it's just because you get to go outside more?
It's hard to tell. I haven't been doing it long.
All we're saying is, what are you? All we're saying is, there's still a place for you in the manor, and we've all been missing you to different degrees. Some of us have lost sleep over it. Some of us haven't, probably. But the point is, there's a sort of a love for you in the air. That's between us. All of us.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say you love me?
Yes.
Of course, Danny.
I appreciate that.
For what? The the love you lost, we're here to help fill that void. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've got to be on my way. Danny, will you at least consider coming back to the manor? How's Miriam?
She's fine, Brian. She's fine. She's doing okay. But, tell you what, can I...
There's a different shooter now. He's an Earl.
That's quite enough.
Well, what are we just going to lie to him?
We don't need to lie, we just need to keep our mouths shut.
Well, where I'm from, there's no difference.
All right. See y'all later.
Philip, are you in?
Yes. Yes, I am. Come on in. I've been running around the house delivering cigars.
I know. Evelyn nearly set the curtains ablaze.
I told her lighters are not toys. She didn't believe me.
I'd say most toys are dangerous in Evelyn's hands.
Possibly. Please, sit.
Thank you. You look dashing today.
Thank you. Thank you. You look lovely as well.
Thank you. Your secret is safe with me.
I know. That's why I told you. I can tell.
My grandmother still is not pleased.
You didn't tell her.
I lied and said you were injured during the war, and there's a very good chance you cannot procreate.
That's a very good cover. Thank you.
As it turns out, perhaps lying is a family trait.
How so?
Well, it seems to be we've all been embroiled in secrets and scandal for most of my life. I somehow thought that my life would be different. But I want you to know that if I am to be married, for any reason, it would be an honor to be married to you. And this is a secret that I will keep with me for the rest of my life.
Miriam. That's very sweet of you. And it would be my honor to be married to you. But I want you to know, I know I can't give you all what your heart desires.
Nor can I for you.
So I want you, whenever this is official and we are living together, I want you to feel free to pursue what your heart wants. We'll have the marriage and the surface level of it all. But I'll have Marlowe. Then you have anyone that you want.
Not anyone.
Why? Why do you say that?
I will always only be in love with one person, no matter who I marry.
Who? Doesn't matter to me.
It's very refreshing. His name is Daniel.
Daniel. That's a good, strong name. Yes, Daniel.
He's Irish.
Oh, yes.
And a footman in this house.
You don't say.
Oh, I do.
That's right out of a novel.
It's all quite romantic until you realize, get to the last chapter. It's your story. And you didn't write the ending you wanted. He asked me to marry him, and I said yes. But only in secrecy. And he wouldn't have it. All or nothing, as he said. So here I am. With nothing.
Miriam, I think that we should write that novel. You and I are going to come up with a plan to get you your Daniel. I've got the ink. The ink well is some here. I can't tell. This is not my desk.
Grandmama!
What is it?
Just...
Sit down, child. Pacing like a squirrel.
Grandmama, have you ever... How is it that I thought I only was...
Out with it.
I thought I was only devastated by one parent, but now... I think I hate both my parents.
What has she done to you?
It's not what she's done to me, it's what she's done to you.
So you've
To
heard.
father, to our estate. Grandmama, I am quite aware what everyone thinks of me. I know I am not smart, and I know I am not pretty. But I know that this family is important. That the people around me, that I'm supposed to love the people around me, and right now, I don't know who to love. I don't know who to trust. I don't know what to do, Grandmama.
You can trust me, my dear.
What are we going to do? Mother is on some kind of war path.
I'm not sure what she wants.
I have to stop her.
I've tried for a long time to work with her.
This is your estate, Grandmama!
No, my dear. It's our estate.
Well, then let's do something together.
Yes, we shall.
Grandmama? I don't want to lie anymore.
What are you speaking about?
Our family. This entire estate is built on lies.
You're right. Lies have built this house stone by stone.
Well, let's rebuild that house.
We must start first with you.
What about me?
We must educate you. Make you learned. Yes? Not
Grandmama,
just in the maths. Or the cultures or the histories.
What else is there?
The social structure, my dear.
Right?
It will make you a shining example of a townage.
whatever you say, Grandmama. I will make you proud.
Smile for me.
Such a beautiful day out today, isn't it, Mama?
Yes.
Oh, a nest of blue jays.
I know that your grandmother spoke with you.
Yes. It was as upsetting as usual.
I hope that you understand why I made the decision that I did.
I'm never one to question you.
Yes, but I want your support.
In what?
I fear that having forced her out, she will now resort to other methods to influence this house.
Mama, you sound like her more than ever before now. This is the cycle. We can change.
Yes, I want to change.
Planning to pre-attack her pre-attack.
You're right. It's exactly what she would do. Help me see a new way, then.
Think about this. Father killed Harold. Harold would have killed Father. Now they're both gone. And just this very day, your name is signed at the bottom of many papers. You are the full, rightful heir to this estate. Until my marriage to Philip, of course. The sun is shining. There are new blue jays. We may not get to be the type of happy we hoped, but we get to be a type of happy if we let ourselves.
I would like that very much.
Mama, you don't need to lead this house as others have led it. Just lead it your way. And no matter what, I'll always love you.
Thank you. It means the world for you to say that to me.
I do believe I'll be very happy with Philip. He's a kind man. His age is younger than Lord Baron's.
Quite a bit.
I have to say, they dodged a bullet with that one. More like a musket shell. He's a good man, Mama.
He seems it. And you think you would be happy with him?
A different type of happy, yes. Don't go down the warpath. Especially not with our own family.
I'll go down a sun path.
Get back in your cell.
You were the one who let me out into the yard in the first place.
Get back in. Your time is done. There he is, Mr. Barrister.
Thank you.
No funny business on my watch.
Yes. Nobody will be laughing on your watch.
Hey!
Huh?
Hello, Charles.
Leonard, what are you doing here?
Well, I just came to inform you that the papers have been signed.
And that changes my situation how?
Well, it doesn't.
Exactly. I just assumed you would have them signed and I wouldn't hear anything more from you.
Well, there was another bit of information I thought you might like to know.
Yes, what is that?
Your daughter
What
is
one?
engaged to be married.
Miriam?
Miriam, yes.
To who?
Earl of Essex. One Philip Eldridge.
Yes. And I've heard of him.
Have you? He's a very charming lad, isn't he?
Yes, he is, but why would he care to get himself mixed up with our family at this time?
Well, I don't know.
Leonard,
Huh?
could I ask something of you?
No funny business. Don't you look at me like that.
Leonard,
I guess.
even though I am in here, I know there's something. There's some reason this Philip Aldrich has taken to my daughter. And I would like to know what it is. Leonard, would you be able... Do you think you would be able to figure that out? Find out what he is hiding?
Perhaps.
Leonard, if you can figure it out. There is money that my wife is not aware of.
Oh, ho, ho.
You would be entitled to a tidy sum. But I want to know what Philip Aldrich's plan is.
Right. Leonard is on the case.
Say, Daniel,
What's that?
how did the night delivery go?
It's just fine.
Just fine. What do you mean, just fine?
Marcus, it was just fine.
All the milk got delivered.
What?
All the milk got delivered.
That's right.
You know, something tells me you're not happy sleeping with the cows here.
It does get a bit smelly down here.
Yeah, it does. You know, you got a gentle hand, go ahead.
All right.
You know, you gotta keep cows happy. Do you know that?
Marcus?
You know that even a cow needs to be happy, right?
Are you married, Marcus?
No, I'm happy. But that's my happiness, boy. You see?
What makes you happy?
Well, my job, fresh air, sound of a blue jay. I found what makes me happy and I stuck to it. And I try to keep these cows as happy as possible. Do you know what you get if a cow's not happy?
No.
Sour milk.
My job made me happy. My old one.
What was it about your job made you so happy? And why'd you leave it then?
The people. Upstairs and downstairs. There wasn't as much walking as there is with this one.
There's quite a bit, that's why I hired you.
I don't want to be sour milk.
I'm glad you got my metaphor.
I had some training.
Listen, Daniel. Truth is, there's no need for a night deliveryman. I just felt bad for you. It's way too early or way too late for people to receive their milk. Well, the nights have been cold. It's kept the milk fine. But it's getting warmer out. Not to mention, smelling this barn when it gets warmer ain't too kind to you. Do you catch my drift?
Are you firing me?
No. I'm letting you go.
So I'm quitting then?
I accept the resignation.
All right, thanks.
Danny, find what makes you happy. And then keep it around you. Or at least yourself around it for as long as you can. No sense dying unsatisfied, right?
I'll try.
Tonight, it means the world to us. We get to do this crazy thing that we all love, and you came here to watch it, and you could be anywhere else in the world, but you chose here. Thank you.